Hi, this is Laura Giles with Pan Society. Thanks for being here. So, 2020. It's been quite a year so far, eh? So much unknown and chaos, and we have talk of a hurricane on the East Coast, and that's what I'm sharing today, the 3 types of chaos. If you know what you're dealing with, it'll help you to respond effectively. And if you like this or any other Pan video, please hit that like, share, or subscribe button so that you can support us, but also not miss a single update. Chaos is normal and natural. Everything that you see here in this universe is, and if you can understand it, you can relate better to it. So the first type of chaos is the most common, and that's going to be the stuff that's self-created. Yeah. So this self-created chaos is just the junk that you and I create that messes up our own lives and leads to junky consequences. The good thing about this type of chaos is that since it's self-created, all you have to do is clean it up and stop making the same choices. Different choices lead to different outcomes. Simple, right? It's really simple to say, but not so easy to do, and it does leave you in control, so that's the good news, because the other two you don't have control over. So the next one is nature. All nature is cyclical. You go from a place of newness to maturity and endings. And sometimes those endings are violent and chaotic, like when you're talking about tornadoes and hurricanes, and sometimes death. That's just a violent rebalancing of things that have gotten so far out of balance that nature needs to come in and do a clean sweep. I know as people, we don't like that. We want to put our house down and know that it's going to be there when we get back. But nature, to nature, we're just little insignificant creatures, and nature wants to take care of all creation, and sometimes it needs to be balanced like that. So it really is kind of chaotic sometimes. And I'm not making light of anybody's catastrophes. It is sad when things happen like that. And I've seen some really horrible videos of things like tsunamis and forest fires and things. So it's not to make light of any of that. It's just to kind of know that that's just natural, and that's kind of what happens. So you just got to roll with it and know that it's going back to another place of balance, and you just got to keep moving through the tides. It ends. And when it does, there's going to be a mess to clean up. Things won't be the same, but it will be more back towards a natural, balanced state compared to what it was before. And if you want to have some control over this impact on you, live in alignment with nature. Don't build a beach house next to the ocean unless you want to be rebuilding it at some point in your lifetime. That's, if you ever go down there, that's what happens, right? Riverbanks have 2 sides. One side erodes, the other side deposits. So don't build on the erosion side. There's tons of little tips like that can help with everyday life, as well as avoiding big disasters that look like chaos. You just got to learn how nature flows. What the cycles look like. Okay, so the last type of chaos is trickster energy. So trickster is this energy that comes into our lives to create change. So let's say that you're really grinding that hamster wheel and living a life that you really don't enjoy. And you really want to be doing something different. And then something funky comes along and it mixes things up, like you lose your job or a corona hits. And you're just like, what is that? Well, that could be trickster energy, and it creates some chaos. And this big energy, that's like, what do I do with this? So that comes along to give you choices, gives you options on how to get out of this crazy mess that I'm in. And that's a wonderful, wonderful gift. Jump on that. Use it. That's what it's there for. It's like a challenge. It could be a person who's really, really insanely bizarre, and he or she comes into your life and offers you these incredible opportunities, either to do something or to see things in a different way. And you might want to think about jumping on that, because that could be the thing that takes you to the next place. It's really great energy when you're stuck and you don't know what to do to get out of it, to get out of that rut that you're in. And if you're practicing beginner's mind, you're less likely to get into that rut. So there's a way to avoid it. And if you're the type of safe, predictable, reliable person who always takes the safe path, the trickster's energies probably not going to mess with you too much either, because nature likes interesting people, likes to have some fun with interesting people. So people who have big plans, when a big life needs to change in a big way, they occasionally come face to face with this trickster energy. So use that chaos to get the big shift and get to the next place. And I hope that helps you if you're dealing with some chaos of your own, and who isn't during Corona. So 1, got to clean up your mess. 2, ride the wave. And 3, take a leap of faith. There's nothing wrong with chaos. It's natural. We can't eradicate it. It's part of the system. But we do have to learn how to deal with it. Chaos, it's just part of it. So best wishes on whatever it is that you're writing out right now, or maybe I should say congratulations on writing it to success. Ciao.